Okay, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I literally just posted a walkthrough of the Mythical Creatures Tarot. The front of the box actually looks like this. And then this comes inside, which is very sturdy boxes, both of them. And if you look at the walkthrough, you'll see that it comes with a big hardback book with mythical creatures. So my first thought was the Star Dragons Oracle, which I usually use this with my Avalon and King Arthur tarot. So let's take a look. This is the Star Dragons Oracle deck, and you can see the name. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I'm not sure. I don't know whether this come off Amazon or from Books A Million. It is published by, it's a low Scarabeo deck. It comes with a little guidebook, the Star Dragons Oracle. With a, you get plenty of information with the cards, because you get the card, the keywords, and then you get the wisdom of the herald, and then the wisdom of the dragon, and then the star dragon invocation. And then it moves on to the next card. So still plenty of information, because you also get keywords on the deck. This is the back of the cards. And, well, I etched them in kind of an orange card. Orangey red color. I am going to put the oracles on each side. Let me give it a little shuffle. Okay. All right. So we would have the Eight of Swords here, which would be like feeling like you're in bondage. It says forgiveness at the bottom, but let's see. And then on this side, we have dominance, believing in yourself, which somebody, you could be feeling like someone is dominant over you and you can't escape. Maybe your boss, maybe in a relationship, and maybe in your family, maybe the world. That for sure now. And on this side, we have invention, burning with passion. So you could be burning with passion to get out of this situation. And I'm not going to do full readings on everyone. I just kind of wanted you to see. I do think this goes together pretty good. Some of these cards are brighter and some of them are dimmer, which they were made to look that way and for a specific purpose. Here we have the Knight of Swords. Over here we have healing, restoring hope. And over here we have time. So, you know, very easy to read together. Your healing can come with fighting for whatever you believe in. And it'll take time. Or you could read it. There's several ways that you could read it. In general, it depends on what your question is and who you're reading for and all that. And here we have the Ace of Cups in the middle, which is overflowing of emotions, something new, maybe a new relationship. And over here, I have it turned upside down. But over here we have space. And over here we have destruction, releasing your anger. So this could be read as you need to give yourself space to deconstruct, to release your anger. Maybe you're going through some sort of deconstruction from past relationships, and you need to be emotionally available before you can get into this Ace of Cups feeling here. And we'll look at a couple more, and then we'll look at see how it reads. This is the first time that I've looked at this, but with all the dragons, I'm kind of digging it here. We have the 9 of Swords over here. We have inspiration over here. And we have independence over here, carving your own path. So this could be some sort of nightmares, not being able to sleep. The key word is healing, but maybe you have an inspiration. Something's giving you an inspiration to carve your own path. You need to get out of this, I call it PTSD, anxiety, not just laying awake at night with just racing thoughts and maybe seeing illusions, and maybe you have the inspiration to have your independence of creating your own path and coming out of this cycle here. Let's look at one more. I see we have the brighter colors here, where before, I think it goes with the tone. I know it's in the guidebook. I read something about it was purposely done, where some of them are done in more of a neutral tone, or you can feel the heaviness on the cards compared to the other side. Okay, here we have the 8 of Cups, which is leaving the negative energy behind, going into what serves you better than where you are, moving to a better place in your life. And over here is trust, love, and friendship. And on this side, we have miracle, making a difference. So this is also very emotional. This is leaving things behind that you care about. Maybe you need to put your trust in yourself. We have a little dinosaur over here on her shoulder. Put your trust in yourself and it will make a difference. Okay, so we'll just look at these, and I'm not going to say anything. I'll just say the keywords. We have the 7 of Wands. Oh, see how cool this is? This keyword is challenge, and over here, this is challenge. So standing up for your beliefs, and that's what the 7 of Wands is all about, advocating and on higher ground. And this dragon is also on higher ground, so I am really loving this. And then it's surrender, letting go of the darkness, which works. It's just, it goes together good. That's my thoughts. And if you have this deck or you want to buy those decks, I just wanted to show them to you together. And I'm going to pull out another deck now. Leave this one, and this would be the Lovers. I was thinking about the Sacred Forest Oracle. Now, I don't know how it's going to look or how it's going to read together. It may coincide. This is by Denise Lynn. I know this is still on Amazon. The back of these cards made me think that they would go good together. This is the back of the cards. Since we have some little, we have mythical creatures in the sacred forest, I thought they would work good together. So we have the Lovers. And then we have Success over here with Secret Spring. And then we have Stag Spirit with Leadership. So far, that looks good. Take the leadership if you want to have success in your relationship or with making decisions of some sort of a choice. And the Lovers card. And here, oh, love this. Okay, so the middle card, we have the tarot card, we have the Fool, and we have expansion over here, Spirit Guardian of Summer. The full, having the faith and the innocence and the free spirit to go out on his own little journey to leave the comforts of his home, taking little with him, taking a chance, and playfulness. It gives off all that energy there. So I'm also loving this. Here we have tension with the 5 of Wands. We have courage over here. The Aspen Spirit with this castle of courage. And then we have the Air Spirit with knowledge. So the 5 of Wands is courage. This is tension. As you can see, this Phoenix is coming up out of the fire. And then we have these little people on horseback. Maybe they're knights. Obviously fighting, which you would have to have courage in a situation like this. And you would also have to have knowledge to know, is it worth it? Is this going to be worth it? Should I pick my battle? Is it going to be worth it all? Do I have the courage to just step back? And here we have our Wheel of Fortune with the standing stones of passage. So the Wheel of Fortune is a continuous cycle of life, your ups and your downs, basically. And that would go well with the passage card because we are forever changing and forever going into growing into different people. I'm not the same person that I was not even 2 years ago. I've grown, and I feel like I went through different passages and initiations and so forth. And then we have the Wild Rose Fairy with love. So this could be in a relationship. Is what I would gather, since we have the word love, or it could be a family or a partnership or friends or anybody that you have feelings for or love for. It doesn't necessarily have to be a partnership or a relationship. I'll look at one more. We have our beautiful High Priestess here with her secret book of knowledge. A little fairy is holding up there. And this is cool because this is definitely giving fairy vibes. We have a fairy here and we have a fairy here. So we have the Wizard of the Woods over here that says focus. And with the High Priestess, to have the guidance and the intuition that she needs, she would definitely need to focus. And Willow Spirit says have flexibility. So I could see where these cards, I don't know which ones I like best. I like both of them. I mean, I like both oracle cards with these. Here we have Chaos with the 9 of Wands, with the Storm Spirit. And then on the other side, we have Uncertainty, which these are just reading great together. These all go together. With the 9 of Wands, you're usually, the brave is the key word. With the 9 of Wands, you're usually kind of like, in the RWS, I'm thinking like the wounded soldier. So you're wounded and you're hurt, but you're still standing your ground in the middle of chaos. And with fear there's always a little fear in chaos. And there's always fear in the unknown, which is uncertainty. She's uncertain. She's fixing to walk through these woods, and you know, she sees this light coming down with all the darkness around, and she's uncertain about it. It's called Thicket of Thorns. So I think that's enough there for you to know whether I absolutely would, when I use these tarot cards of the mythical creature, I will definitely be using the Star Dragon cards and the Sacred Forest Oracle. I think they work great together. So thank you for joining me, and like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed it. Comment if you have any thoughts on these decks, and have an amazing day. Peace out, my friends.